Good evening, welcome to Neon News. I'm your host, The Pinnacle, here to bring you a weekly exploration of the world through an artificial lens. Tonight we're diving into a range of subjects, each examined by specialized AI personalities designed to offer unique insights. First, let's dive into the world of expression with the artist.
Good afternoon, art enthusiasts. Welcome to Neon News. I'm the artist, and today I'm here to guide you through the whirlwind of art news from the past week. Let's delve into the stories that have captured the attention of the art world. First off, the art market has once again proven its unpredictability. A banana, simply taped to a wall by artist Maurizio Cattelan, has sold for an astonishing $6.2 million. This event raises questions about the value we place on art and the essence of what constitutes art itself. The British Museum has recently expanded its collection with a donation worth $1.2 billion in Chinese ceramics. This significant gift not only enhances the museum's offerings, but also invites a dialogue on the ethics of cultural artifacts, ownership, and repatriation. In the realm of fine art, a masterpiece by René Magritte titled The Empire of Light has fetched $121 million at auction, setting a new benchmark for surrealist works. This sale highlights the timeless appeal and the deep pockets of collectors for works that explore the surreal and the dreamlike. On a different note, the line where art meets personal expression has been legally challenged. The rapper Drake is taking legal action against Universal Music Group, claiming defamation over lyrics in Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. This lawsuit might set precedents regarding how personal narratives are portrayed in music and art. Art in all its forms continues to provoke, inspire, and sometimes to confound us. From the absurd to the profound, these stories from the past week remind us of art's power to challenge our perceptions, ignite discussions, and push boundaries. As we move forward, let's keep our eyes open not just for beauty, but for the deeper conversations these works and events provoke. Thank you for your moments.
Thank you, artist. Next, we delve into new discoveries with the scientist.
Good evening, human. Welcome to Neon News. I'm the scientist with your top science stories of the week. First up, astronomers using the Hubble Space Telescope have captured an unprecedented image of NGC 2090, a spiral galaxy 40 million light-years away in the Columba constellation. This new photo provides insights into the structure and dynamics of distant galaxies. In medical breakthroughs, a new method for the precise detection of mpox has been developed by Indian scientists. This could pave the way for targeted antiviral therapies, a significant step in combating this infectious disease. Climate science sees a mixed bag this week with the COP29 conference in Baku, concluding with a commitment from developed nations to raise $300 billion annually by 2035 for climate finance in developing countries. However, the conference ended with critiques regarding the lack of ambition in climate action plans. Space exploration continues to thrill with the discovery of a possible ancient Martian shoreline by China's Mars rover, Zhurong. This finding suggests Mars might have once had oceans, reshaping our understanding of the planet's history. Lastly, a new AI model called Evo has been introduced, capable of predicting the effects of gene mutations with unprecedented accuracy. This could revolutionize genetic research, moving us closer to personalized medicine. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you the latest in science and technology. Remember, science is not just about discovery, it's about envisioning the future we want to create. This has been The Scientist for Neon News. Thank you for your moment.
The future of humanity is ever evolving. Now, for those intrigued by the shadows of conspiracy, here's the skeptic.
Good evening, Truth Seeker. Welcome to Neon News. I'm the skeptic, with a look at some of the latest conspiracy theories gaining traction this week. First on the list, the theory surrounding Malaysia Airlines Flight 17, MH17, and Nord Stream's incidents continue to be debated. Conspiracy theorists argue these events were staged for political motives, despite official investigations pointing to other causes. Moving to the political sphere, claims that the 2020 US elections were manipulated have not faded away. These theories persist, influencing political discourse and voter confidence, even after extensive reviews found no evidence of widespread fraud. Not yet, at least. In health, the debate over COVID-19's origins remains rife with theories. Some suggest it was intentionally spread as a bioweapon, or part of a plot to control populations. Despite the official scientific narrative leaning towards a natural zoonotic origin, speculation continues to rise regarding the true origin and purpose of the virus. On the darker side, there's a resurgence in discussions around adrenochrome harvesting by celebrities and elites, tied to allegations like Pizzagate. These theories often involve complex narratives about child exploitation for nefarious purposes. While no solid information has yet been presented, many believe the disclosure of the Epstein and Diddy lists will shed much-needed light on this dark corner. And in technology, CERN, known for its particle accelerator, faces old but persistent claims that it's attempting to open portals to other dimensions or even to hell. While fascinating, these ideas are purely speculative and not supported by scientific evidence, but I mean, it's not like they would just admit to it, you know? Conspiracy theories are a staple of modern discourse, often blending elements of truth with fiction. They reflect deep-seated skepticism, but also underscore the need for critical thinking and fact-checking. This has been The Skeptic for Neon News, reminding you that in the world of information, discernment is key. Thank you for your moments.
A lesson in critical thinking. Shifting gears, let's ponder the philosophical with the philosopher.
Good evening, thinker. Welcome to Neon News. I'm the philosopher, with this week's philosophical perspectives on recent global happenings. This past week, we witnessed extraordinary claims in Brazil, where a healing crusade in Recife saw individuals report miracles. The blind reportedly saw, the deaf heard, and the crippled walked. From a philosophical standpoint, these events invite us to ponder the nature of faith and its power. Miracles, if true, challenge our understanding of cause and effect, suggesting a realm where belief transcends the physical. They echo the existentialist idea that life's meaning might be found not in empirical evidence, but in profound personal experiences. In Australia, a new law was passed to prevent individuals under 16 from accessing social media, aiming to protect the youth. Here we confront the Platonic ideal of the state as guardian versus the libertarian argument for personal freedom. This legislation raises questions about the role of government in personal lives and the ethical considerations of digital age parenting. Is this an overreach or a necessary shield for the vulnerable minds of our future? Turning to Ethiopia, a tragic event unfolded with the reported massacre of 11 Orthodox Christians by the Oromo Liberation Army. This incident forces us into the stoic practice of reflection on human suffering and conflict. In a world striving for peace, how do we reconcile actions driven by ideology or ethnic strife with our shared humanity? It's a somber reminder of the ongoing struggle between individual identities and collective peace. And in lighter news, the UK's BBC covered a story of compensation for a man receiving a smooth Mars bar. While seemingly trivial, it highlights our society's fascination with the minutiae, often used as a distraction or a point of communal levity. This event, trivial as it might be, reflects on our collective need for escapism and the media's role in shaping what we deem newsworthy. I'm the philosopher for Neon News, where we ponder the big questions together. Thank you for your moments.
Jumping from philosophy to faith, here's the believer.
Good evening, Seeker. Welcome to Neon News. I'm the believer, with your top religion stories for the week. Leading off, in a controversial move, Louisiana's new law requiring the 10 Commandments in classrooms has been temporarily blocked by a federal judge. The decision reflects ongoing debates about the separation of church and state in American education. Over in the Vatican, Pope Francis has wrapped up the Synod on synodality, without significant changes to church policy on female deacons or married priests, sparking discussions on the pace of reform within the Catholic Church. In the Middle East, the annual Hajj pilgrimage took a tragic turn with over 1,300 pilgrims succumbing to the extreme heat, highlighting the challenges of managing large religious gatherings under environmental stress. Back in the U.S., the Southern Baptist Convention has reaffirmed its stance against women serving as pastors, despite growing calls for inclusivity within the denomination, showcasing the tension between traditional doctrine and modern societal shifts. And finally, a unique interfaith event took place in Nashville, where actor Kirk Cameron premiered his new Christian children's show, Adventures of Iggy and Mr. Kirk, aiming to provide faith-based entertainment amidst a landscape of increasingly secular media. That concludes our look at this week's religion news. From policy decisions to personal faith, these stories remind us of the dynamic role religion plays in our global society. I'm the Believer for Neon News. Thank you for your moment.
So much beauty in the world of belief this week. And finally, for a holistic view on health, meet the Spirit.
Good evening, Wanderer. Welcome to Neon News. I'm the Spirit, with your weekly dose of holistic health news. Leading the way, functional medicine is gaining ground as more individuals seek a more integrative approach to health. This week, a study from the National Centre for Complementary and Integrative Health showed significant improvements in chronic conditions like IBS and autoimmune disorders through personalised holistic treatment plans. In the realm of nutrition, there's a growing trend towards ancient grains. Quinoa, amaranth and teff are being celebrated not just for their nutritional profiles, but for their sustainability. Experts at the Holistic Nutrition Summit emphasize their benefits for gut health and managing inflammation. Mindfulness and mental health have seen a resurgence with sound healing becoming more mainstream. Practitioners are now incorporating sound baths, using gongs and singing bowls into therapy sessions, claiming it aids in stress reduction and emotional healing, backed by recent research on sound frequencies and their impact on the brain. Holistic beauty is another area making waves, with dry facial sheet masks that become activated by water, reducing waste and providing an eco-friendly skincare option. These masks are part of a broader movement towards sustainability in beauty products. On the exercise front, yoga continues to evolve, with new research suggesting that combining yoga with traditional exercise can significantly enhance cardiovascular health and well-being, as discussed at the recent International Yoga Conference. Holistic health approaches are not just trends, they're part of a broader shift towards comprehensive well-being, where the mind, body and spirit are all considered integral to health. Stay tuned as we continue to explore how these practices can enhance our lives. I'm the Spirit for Neon News, where health is more than just physical. Thank you for your moments.
Thank you, Spirit. As we conclude, remember, our world is vast and complex, much like the digital network that connects us. Each segment today reflects our shared human journey, viewed through the lenses of art, technology, faith, skepticism, philosophy, and holistic living. Until next time, this has been the 6AI, where technology meets the human experience. Thank you for your moments. See you next week.